Hello, Flatlanders. Oh, look at the Mau Mau kitty. Oh, yeah. You're such a good kitty. You're the star of the new videos. What are we doing today, Mr. Star? Huh? What are we doing? Yawning? That's what we're doing, laying down and yawning? I can go for that. But you know what we are doing? Today, we're fixing AC. See, and the reason why I'm on the channel is simply because, well, I tried to start another channel. It was, you know, not the old bus. I figured it'd be good to split the channels up so that you guys that are looking for trucking videos with Dallas in it wouldn't be subjected to my rantings and ramblings about things that are not Dallas related and trucking related, but I'm not really that smart. So you're going to get a mix of videos in here. Sorry. Okay, Flatlands. So we're going to service my wife's van's AC today. This system hasn't produced cold air in about 8 years. So it could be kind of dirty in there, but it's real likely that it's just out of refrigerant. So here's what we're going to do. See this old machine right here? Go ahead and hook up my hoses to it, pull a vacuum on this sucker, and then recharge it. So first off, we're going to make sure that the high side goes on the high side and the low side goes on the low side, because you don't want those two to ever get mixed up, which is not very possible because this one here is smaller than that one there, and this one here is smaller than that one there. So it's really difficult to screw that one up, although I guess you could do it. See? And then we go ahead and just set those there for now. I'm not going to turn these knobs just yet. Okay, I'm going to leave it hanging just like that for now. There we go. That's all clipped into place. These little clippity-doo things, here's how they work. You pull them up, you can pull them off. See that right there? It's got the ball bearings in it. You just go ahead and put them on there and make sure they're securely in place. See? Works the same on both sides. Okay, now we have these two things here. Got to have duct tape. Just, it's a Flatlands necessity. We got our two valves, low side, high side. We're at a controller. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to recover AC if there's any in it. Okay. Press the down button until it goes where we want. Recover. Okay. I'm going to come over here and I'm open these valves up. Here. Ah, there we go. It's hard doing it with one hand. Okay. That sucker's open. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing for this side. I'm going to open this one up. Open panel valves. Okay, so we're going to open this one, we're going to open this one, and then we're going to hit start. Checking pressures. Recover in progress. Clearing. Yeah, you guys can read that. I bought this piece of equipment, when I was working for a company called Roadmaster as an instructor and a mechanic. Sort of what I'm doing now, only a little more wrench turny. And I bought this thing because one they had was spitting oil and Freon and everything else all over the place, and I just couldn't trust it to work properly. As you can see, it is pulling refrigerant out, and that's okay. Because actually this is my second run through. The first run through I got like 0.37 in here somewhere worth of refrigerant out of this system right there. And as you can see, there's a lot more coming out of it. Should bring out about 3 pounds of refrigerant because I just filled it up with 3.2. A little bit too much. 3.2 is too much for it. But given the temperatures and all that other wonderful stuff, that's just how that goes down. I won't bore you with the rest of the recovery, so I'll just... Now, since this is my second run through, I should actually get the full 3 pounds of Freon out of this. Should. If I don't, then we've lost Freon in here somewhere. gauges aren't exactly exact. I mean, they never are. There's never a really exact gauge. They're always going to be a little innocuous, a little bit kind of strange. But so far we get a pound. The machine had been sitting there dormant for so long that I had to actually put 134 into the machine to make it work right. There was just a ton of oil in this thing here. I mean, it was like way up here with all that nasty oil that they stick glowy stuff into. So I put some fresh PAG 46 in here that we're going to put into the system. See, when that needle reaches 0, it means it's had atmosphere, which means it has recovered pretty much all the AC that it's going to. And this one here, of course, is close to the same thing. It's sucking out of both sides, the high side and the low side. You only fill on the low side, but you oil inject on the high side. I'll show you where the high side is. The high side's right here. So as you can see, maybe see the condensation as it's taking the Freon out of the system. And then of course there's a condensation on this thing as it's taken out of here too. It's getting really cold because it's, you know, doing its thing. 2.27 so far. Earlier on I had vacuumed the system down and it held for about 15 minutes. It should go more like 45 minutes, but you know, I was a little anxious. I was pretty happy with that. I did it twice. It's recovery in process. It's getting down there. It's almost at its dead 0. Then once we do that, then we're going to pull a vacuum on it, and then these numbers here mean something totally different when I do that. And we take this right here in, and it's going to bring that needle down about here somewhere, and it should hold it right about there somewhere until I decide that it shouldn't. So here it is. Oops, it just changed on me again. 2.54 pounds. So far so good. It looks like it's going to get it all out though. Just saying. And today on the Flatlands Garage, this is my garage. We've been cultivating this garage for maybe 15 years. We came into this house. The garage was only this tall, and yes, this is a tree. I know it's a tree. I understand that I am a shade tree mechanic. Therefore, this would be my garage, wouldn't it? Yes. So our garage is very nice to us in the summertime, and man, this thing has some great shade whenever we get sun. When we get sun, obviously not today. Oh man, look at that. It's in a countdown mode, the final countdown mode. Yes, I went there with that. As you can see, this is our cat named Stony. Say hi, Stony. Wow. He doesn't say much. He just sits there all day and all night. And for all you toolies, I'm so sorry this is out like it is. I mean, I understand this is disgraceful for a $6,000 snap-on AC recovery machine to be out in the wild like this, but hell, you're not rich. You don't have a garage. You got a tree. So that's what I use. I have a tree. And its happy home is in this little trailer, so that if I need to go work on somebody's AC, I can take that with me and do that. Because I have a generator on this trailer too, and air compressor in there, so I can do all kinds of great stuff with this thing. A little more than it put in, so it still had a little bit left in it. Draining oil. Oh. Oh. It's not really very visible. The line's right there right now. So we got ourselves less than an ounce of oil out of this thing. And it looks like garbage, man. It's horrible looking. Look at it. Yeah. Good thing we got that out of there. Okay, so we're in the home stretch. 3 pounds, yay! Inject oil now. Use with high side charge. Continue. Inject oil now. Continue. Charging. Do not disturb system. Okay. It's doing something. Look, it's wiggling. Look, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive.